Good morning, everyone. Today I will be talking about the difference between the Andis GTX trimmer and the Andis T outliner or outliner 2. And basically, we all know that the Andis GTX comes with a 3-prong cord and a deep tooth blade. Unlike the Andis Gray T outs, it comes with a 2-prong cord and a shallow tooth blade. So we know that those are the differences between the two. Okay, if you look at the back of an Andis Gray T outliner or Andis GTX trimmer, I know you won't be able to see this, but on the back of this casing, it have 110 volts, 60 cycles, and 10 watts. And the GTX had the same thing. So we all know that they had the same motor in them. You know, one motor is not powerful than the other. Okay, the reason for the difference between a 2-prong and a 3-prong, and most people are thinking that the 3-prong on the GTX giving the trimmer more power, and you're sadly mistaken. What this does, the 3-prong, it's a safety feature. Say for instance, if you have a microwave or a computer, refrigerator, things of the sort. What this does, we know that those are metal casing appliances. So here you have a 3-prong cord which have the neutral, which is the fatter part of the prong. That's a neutral, and the skinny one is the hot prong, and this is a ground prong. And when you plug up those appliances, if you have let's say for instance, if a hot wire was to pop loose inside that appliance, and by it being a metal housing, if you don't have a ground wire attached to that metal casing, the current will flow, and you touch it, will flow, and it'll shock you or maybe even kill you. So what the ground wire does, which is this, the ground wire inside that appliance, if the hot wire was to touch that metal casing, it will go to that ground wire and run back out through this back into your wall. And the way a cord operates is like this. This is the hot prong. The hot prong sends in the electricity into your appliance. And say for instance, if you got a 10-watt trimmer, the hot wire will send when you plug this up into your outlet in your wall, which most in US we have 120 volts in our outlets, and once you plug it up, this prong receives that electricity and it runs through the cord. And if you got 60 cycles on that trimmer, that's how much electricity, the current, or rather the electric signal that's going to run through this cord. And once it get to your motor and operates your motor, that's a 10-watt motor. It's enough power going in to operate that 10 watts. So you're not getting more power from this. That you can receive. This is the same setup, except this is just got your hot prong and your neutral, and this will send when you plug this up into your 120 volt outlet, it's gonna still receive those same 60 cycles, which is the electric signal going up to your motor, and then it operate the 10 watts in your trimmer, and once it runs through your motor and your trimmer, it just circulates and come back out, and it run back down out of your cord back into the wall through this neutral. But what's the difference between a 3 and a 2-prong cord is, let's say for instance, like you got this Andis Masters here, and they have a 2-prong on it. If a hot wire was to pop loose inside this clipper and it plugged up, it would shock you if you touch it. And we all know that this is a metal housing, and wall scene also have metal housing. And unlike that, if you what they need to do, and they need to put this 3-prong on a Andis Master, as well as wall need to do the same with the scene. That'll keep you from getting shocked, or maybe even killed. But the only difference in the two trimmers are just the outer cords, which give you more power one way or the other, and the deep tooth blade. And we are paying like $70 or more for the GTXs, which come with a D2 blade, and the regular gray outliners with the 2-prong coming with a shallow tooth blade. And if you think about it, If you want to go buy a new trimmer, go ahead and buy you a new gray trimmer. If you want a D2 blade, buy you a D2 blade. put on your gray trimmer, and you will still have and the GTX. And then you also have an extra shallow tube blade if you ever want to use it as well, so you get more for your money doing it that way. You know, a lot of us get caught up in gimmicks and thinking we're getting something better when actually we just being fooled by these companies and buying and spending all our money and cheating ourselves. So do your research before you jump out and go buy anything, you know. And that does not only go for barber tube, that's anything in general. As well as for this 2-prong cord, we know that most clippers like such as these, they are plastic housing. So this is great for a plastic housing or clipper or trimmer, because if we was to, if electric hot wire inside this was to break or loose by this being a plastic housing, it wouldn't shock us. So that's the advantage of having a plastic housing and 2-prong. You know, and again, thank you for watching this video. Until the next time, peace.